said if the children are out playing in the snow today, well, guess what? I found them. It's this early in the morning and already kids are getting after it. We're here on Museum Drive in Newport News, and take a look at these kids. Let me tell you, we've been over here. We heard their laughters all the way from the Noland Trail, and I said, I think we need to find where that laughter's coming from. Lo and behold, here we have it. We've got more than half a dozen kids out here enjoying the time. We've got their parents out here too. We even have a puppy out here. I mean, if you're thinking about a snow day, Craig, this is it. Look at this kid. Sliding so far goes into the forest. You know, we've got parents running after kids because the snow is so slick that even coming down this hill, they're crashing into the leaves and into the forest down there. Truly a hilarious sight to watch. We've got some kids who are showing up, showing out, and Craig, it doesn't get much better than this, no?
No, this looks amazing. All right, so Madison, we talked about this. You've been in snowy climates before. I spent time in Chicago, Detroit, New Jersey, Utah. I mean, we love the snow to play in that. Have you jumped on a sled yet this morning?
Funny you ask that because, you know, Jaron has told me that I need to hop on one, but I haven't commandeered one from these children yet because I feel like they're the ones that should have the joy, and who am I to steal the joy from a child and say, hey, give me that sled, you know? It's about the children. It's not about me.
You are so considerate that way, Madison. I want to tell you though, your work this morning has been phenomenal. You were talking about how, as beautiful as it is, you shake off that top level layer of snow, and you were finding a lot of ice kind of beneath it. Talk to us a little bit about the conditions you saw at different places. A lot of ice and chunks of ice underneath some of that snowfall.
Yeah, Craig, we started out this morning in Colonial Williamsburg, and that was kind of the first place that I did the shake the branch test. And like you mentioned, we saw a nice cover of snow that came off of that, but underneath that snow, the branch was still pretty heavy, and that's because it was still covered in ice. So we've seen that condition not just on the trees, but also on the roads here. Take that to Newport News. When we were in City Center out at Oyster Point, we did another one of those shake tests on one of those branches, and again, you could just see the thick coating of ice that was on top of those branches. Again, same with the roads. We've gotten the opportunity to be on those busier roads where we've seen how the snow is ramping down a little bit, but on top of that, we end up seeing some of those side smaller roads, and that's where you're seeing a lot of the snow and ice accumulate because the crews aren't going through neighborhood or side streets today to do that cleanup. They're basically sticking through all of those main thoroughfares. So again, those residential areas, those neighborhoods, that's where those streets are going to see that thick coating of ice, just like we saw on those leaves earlier this morning.